through all that's going on. I pray you're having a great day. That's my prayer for you. There's a guy by the name of William Feather. That's Feather. William Feather. He says, success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. Success seems to be a largely a matter of hanging on when others have let go. Wow. This is changing my attitude Wednesday, and let's get right into it. The ones of you that have your book, we're at the place where it says there's no overnight success. There's no overnight success. And you know, I'm thinking right now today as I'm doing this because many people with all of the stuff that the the tragedies, the events and everything that's going on right now, you might be thinking that I should throw in the towel, just totally give up. What's the use? There's really no need in trying to go forward in what's going on right here. Just throw in the towel. Just let it go. But I'm here to tell you, keep going. Keep going. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I believe we're going to get through this. I'm going to change it. I do know how it's going to happen. By the grace of God, we're going to get through this. Yes, we are. So our lesson says there's no overnight success. Okay? It says there's an example of a actor. His name was or is Harrison Ford. And he said Ford sought after jobs. He had little success early in his career. He just went after job after job after job, and he was told no. Okay? He said he was like, he sought to be an actor, to get his career going, but he would knock on doors and there would be no's. Let me read this. It says here, in the mid-60s, Ford sought acting jobs. It said he had little early success, okay? And it says, and was told by film executives that he lacked, quote, star quality, unquote. When Ford had trouble supporting his family, he gave up acting and worked as a carpenter. He was introduced to George Lucas, who gave him a part in the 1973 movie American Graffiti. A few years later, Lucas cast him as Han Solo in Star Wars. It's Star Wars. And Ford was on his way to superstardom. Again, success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. Everybody else kind of throwing the towel. They said this is just not going to work. What's the use? What's the use in trying? What's the use with all this? Huh? But you hang on in there. He says here, so when you get right down to it, there's no such thing as, quote, failure, unquote. There's only results. Some more successful than others. Failure doesn't mean you've reached the end of the line and that success isn't possible. The only time, he says, the only time, when somebody say only time, you mean there's no other times, no other options? But no, he said the only time. Okay? Success is impossible is when you quit. Wow. Quitting is final. But continued attempts, continued attempts, continued trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep going, one step after the other. You know, I'm doing a treadmill challenge, and it's for me. It's for my health. I just want to do better, feel better. I feel great. I just want to feel better. And I bought this treadmill, and I started out using it, and then I just kind of let it sit there. You know how you just kind of let it be there, and you walk by it, and maybe say hello. Maybe you'll hang something on it, and just kind of leave it there. And I thought, you know what? I need to start using this treadmill again and to be more consistent. Now, it's hard to do because it is a self-propelled treadmill. In other words, the only power that's coming is what you give it. There's no motor, nothing. You can't speed it up. You can't do anything. You can manually put an incline on it if you want, but when the belt turns, you're turning it. Nobody's turning it but you. It is not easy to do. So I would get on and do a few, get tired, get off. So nah, not going to do that. Much rather do something else. Go out for a walk, do something. So I made up my mind. I'm going to start doing this treadmill as a challenge to myself. And I'm going to say first, if I can stay there pulling that belt for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to try 3 minutes, and then I'm going to see if I can get to 4 minutes, and then I'm going to see if I can get to 5 minutes. Well, when you see my videos and you see the one from today, I made it to 7 minutes, over 7 minutes. How do I know? Well, I timed it. Secondly, it's called the Temple of God Treadmill Challenge. In the song that I wrote called the Temple of God is like just over 7 minutes long. It's a long song. So I must stay on the treadmill from the beginning of the song to the end of the song. And I did it. And I said to myself, wow. And this is just day 4. But I didn't quit after day 1. I didn't quit after day 2. Now, I should be able for day 5 to go through it and not get as tired. I should feel stronger. Maybe even get at a place I can go to maybe 8 minutes. I might need to move my goal up because my goal was 5 minutes. I've surpassed that. So now I have to move the bar up. How about 10 minutes? You think I can do it? I'll move the bar up to 10 minutes. Leave me a comment if you think so. I'm going to move the bar up to 10 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to say 10 minutes. And then once I reach 10, I'm going to try for 15. And I don't know where I will be at the end of the challenge, which I'm only going to try to go for 30 days. We'll see what we can do on there. It's working on the cardio, working on the body. But it's just something, a challenge. So he says here, attempts. I got to go back and read it one more time before we go. We're almost done. But continued attempts with commitment and diligence can be turned into success. I'm going to leave you with that thought. Think about it. Join me in a challenge if you like. We walk. I'm doing a treadmill challenge, whatever. Choose your own. I don't know. Just don't quit. Just don't give up. Keep it going. I don't care how bad things get, how bad things look. God is still in control. This is your girl, Queen C. No longer bound. Listen, just simply, you can hashtag QUENC_NLB. Google it. You'll find me right there. I'll see you right here next time.